votes. Fair play to her. Matt Goodwin, and there's a Matt. Okay, we can talk about Matt later if you want. 10,500 votes. Did quite well. Angeliki Stoja, who's the Labour Party candidate, by the way, just below Reform actually in this area, and then everyone else is at the bottom. Let's look at Angeliki Stoja quite quickly, shall we? This is Labour's candidate here.
Matt, I know that you were out and about this weekend on your open tour bus, passing through the neighbourhoods, but Manchester is a city that was built by immigrants, so divisive rhetoric about immigration is very, very harmful for our city. But I do understand concerns around illegal immigration. I think what we need to do is to have a debate.
You can't have it both ways. The Labour Party on the one hand says, let's have an open debate, and on the other hand says to people who are trying to have that debate, you're being divisive. The reality is, this Labour government is forcing people out there, the worst cost of living crisis since the Second World War, to spend £15 billion on accommodation for people who have entered this country illegally. And then you have the audacity to tell people about fairness and to lecture people like me saying we're being divisive when we're standing up for the hard-working, tax-paying, law-abiding majority.
Strange enough, Angeliki Stoja was born in Greece. She's an immigrant herself, so she's bound to say, oh, we're building on immigrants. Shut up, no one cares. But the truth is the Greens have won, and they played on fears, and they courted the Muslim vote. It gets worse, guys. Someone needs to tell me, if you can.
Vote for humanity.
What is Palestine? I don't care about Palestine. Why are you voting on these issues that have zero to do with us? Led by an absolute joke of a man, Zach Polanski, and here he is being thrown off a building wearing a nice DEI rainbow top by the Muslims that he courted the vote from. Shall we have a look at some of those Muslims and how they are infiltrating areas that we should be exceptionally concerned with?
So this is a message to all the Muslims in the UK. We've done it, guys. We have successfully managed to infiltrate the Reform Party. Leila Cunningham, Nadeem Zahawi, Zia Youssef, just a few of the members we've managed to get in there. What this means at the next elections, when people are voting for Reform, it actually just be another vote for us.
As this person says here, something we already know, you've got to be a real piece of shit to travel halfway around the world just to get on another country's welfare system and expect to vote in their election to subvert their own native tax-paying citizens' best interests. And that brings me to my nice message to you. You are not being racist enough. Now, I know what you're thinking, and you're absolutely right. Tim, Islam isn't a race. I'm a Christian Catholic man. You are correct. I understand that. No one else does. No one else does. Especially Carol Cad Dickhead. Look, this is racism. Pure and simple. It's also a test. The UK press needs to describe it for exactly what it is. That Reform's candidate made a racist, inflammatory. No one gives a fuck, Carol. No one cares anymore. And the truth is, as much as I now kind of dislike Matt Goodwin, and I very much followed him when he was talking about the statistics, because he went into politics, everyone gets biased. I understand that. It's not his fault. It's just me and the way my brain works. Alison Pearson, who I've got a lot of respect for, by the way, is absolutely